Welcome, Riddell Sports. This is Cash or Trash. I am Dan. This is Dare.
60.
Dave.
59 and a half.
This is kind of a quick one, just aesthetically. So these are the new Detroit Tigers alternate jerseys. The orange ones will be worn at home. The blue ones on the road. And Cash or Trash, Dare, on these jerseys.
Yeah, I like it. Cash.
Yeah, I like it. It's changing up from their, what is it, slate gray or whatever it is. I mean,
Yeah, just basic gray and then the whites.
I'd like Yankee. I know Yankees are, everything's set in stone because they're so historic, but it'd be nice for them to have their third jersey. You know what I mean? To wear once in a while. Like even the spring training one with the dark blue, just change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But I like this.
Even if they wore them on the road.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Yeah, these are awesome. Those orange ones. I love the left titty D. You know, just instead of it saying Detroit or Tigers, like that. I love
that's
that.
the old school with just the D.
Yeah, and then the orange is nice. The blue roads are fine.
Look a little too Oriole-ish, but they're still hot.
Yeah,
I thought the one on the right was Baltimore.
Yeah. Cash or Trash, Dave, we'll start with you. The MLB should implement a salary cap.
I think this is cash, but I mean, like we talked about before, you have to do it both ways too. It can't just be a mark off the top and then these dudes still aren't spending money. There's got to be a bottom and a top if you're going to do it. I don't know. It's tough because the main teams that have won a lot are going to spend more money. And I mean, is it really the Dodgers' fault that Yankees aren't spending any money? You know what I mean? I don't know. Pittsburgh, teams like that, they're always expected not to spend money, but I mean, it's not the Dodgers' fault. They're doing it smart. I mean, I don't know. So the top teams that have money to spend should spend the money.
There.
Yeah, I agree with Dave. This is ridiculous. Why do we not have a salary cap on any sport?
But you got to do it both. You can't still have.
That's an interesting idea to not have to spend. That's interesting.
Yeah, because these dudes think they're going to spend. What was that one you had on your when we did that one? You had them spend like $33 million or something.
The Marlins.
Whatever it was.
The Marlins were taking in like the sixth most, or like 16th most, or whatever, and we're spending less than $100 million.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we're supposed to feel bad for you? You know what I mean? You're making the money.
I think this is trash. They should not implement a salary cap. But what they should do is make some adjustments to the rules. If you are going to sign a man to a 4-year, $96 million contract, all $96 million has to be paid out within 4 years.
100%.
And the competitive balance is more on the teams who don't spend than the teams who overspend. If the Marlins jumped in and got Kyle Tucker, the Dodgers wouldn't have got him. The Marlins have the money to spend it.
Yeah.
Stop playing this where if the Dodgers want to blow all their money, fine. The Yankees want to sit and Scrooge McDuck it and dive into a pile of gold coins off the diving board and somehow not break his neck. Cartoons for you. But the bigger concern to me is the teams who don't spend.
Nobody ever talks about that, ever.
No.
Just poor Pittsburgh or poor these guys or poor these guys.
Why don't you help Paul Skeens out?
Yeah.
Sign him to a long extension, and then the Yankees, the Astros, they won't have him in 3 years.
Look at even like Detroit. Detroit don't want to spend the money for Skubal. If you don't want to spend the money for Skubal, who do you want to spend the money for?
Right.
Don't ever spend money then.
Right.
You got the best pitcher right now on the planet, and you don't want to pay him. Righty then.
Yeah, and it's gross, and it screws up the competitive balance more than the teams who want to spend the money. And what's to stop them if they have a salary cap? What's to stop them from doing another Ohtani contract?
Well, they'll keep doing it.
10 years, $700 million, but he's making $4 an hour.
Yeah, for the first 10 or something.
For the first 10, like, how does that go against the salary cap?
Yeah,
the full contract needs to be paid out within the years. Even if you wanted to do Shohei Ohtani gets a 10-year, $700 million, and for the first 9 years you want to give him $1 million a year. Well, you better be ready to cough up $691 million on year 10.
But they've been doing that for years. Like the Bobby Bonilla, he's still. I think he's still getting paid, or is just stopping. Yeah.
He was making $1 million a year for like 22 years after he retired.
Yeah. Send me my
That
check.
needs to go, and you need to force these teams to start spending money.
Yeah, if you do a cap, you definitely have to have a bottom. You 100% have a bottom.
You should have a bottom without a top,
Yeah.
I think. That's how I personally
Everybody's
feel.
supposed to feel sorry for these teams. Spend the money.
Yeah, and if the Marlins, the Rays, the I almost called them the Steelers, the Pirates, if they're all in on Kyle Tucker, maybe the Dodgers eventually are like, maybe he's not worth all this money.
Yeah.
Like, what? Whatever. It's so stupid.
Look at all the talent that Miami has let go over the years. Oh my God, it's disgusting the people that they've had in the past 10 years.
Yeah. They won the World Series in 97, got rid of everyone.
Yeah.
Won the World Series in 03, got rid of everyone.
Their team, if they would have still had them, their team is disgusting.
Yeah.
I know you can't pay everybody, but.
Right, but at least there should be some idea. And if it also jacks up the fans, because if, let's say you were a fan of the Pirates, what are you waiting on? You're waiting on Paul Skeens to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
The most electric picture.
I might hold back
seen.
from buying his jersey because I know he ain't going to be there in 2 years.
And if you're Paul Skeens, why would you want to stay?
No reason to. You're not going to spend any money, so I'm going to just have my career here.
But if Pittsburgh was like, we'll give you a 10-year, $500 million contract right now, you better believe his ass would be staying in Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
But they're not going to do that. They're going to try and lowball him. Another cash or trash here. So this is a play that happened late in the UCLA versus Michigan State game.
I've never seen this ever.
Michigan State plus 27 with 4 minutes, 26 seconds to go. For people that don't know, the college basketball plays 2 halves, not 4 quarters. And let's see the play here. So
it's not even that bad.
Chase down, and he kind of clubs the dude from Michigan State in the head.
You think that was a disgusting foul?
No, if he was trying, if he was trying to hurt him, he would. Yeah, he.
He could have
hurt him.
ragged him.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
What do you think about the coach kicking him out?
I think it's garbage. The kid's got hustling. You can tell he's not a punk because the way he goes over to the coach, he looks like, damn, what's going on? You know what I mean? Throwing me out. I was trying to make a play on the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, and to do that in front of everybody, he could have pulled him out of the game if he wanted to do it, have a seat, not letting anybody know if he's hurt or whatever happened, kind of play it off to the side and then talk to him later. But to embarrass this kid like that, I'd never play for him again. I'd be done. I'd transfer in the portal.
Yeah, he sure will be.
Yeah, it's garbage. It was dirty. He treated him like he was 2 years old, hit him on the shoulder and was like, out now, out. It's garbage. Yeah. You got to remember, these are still 19, 18, 20-year-old kids. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he did anything bad. I don't think he tried to hurt the dude. He definitely tried to foul him hard, but.
I do like the idea of discipline.
Discipline, yes.
In front of everybody. I do like that. Because if this, I don't know, it looked bad when it was live.
Yeah.
Watching the replay, it's like, okay, he just kind of hit him in the back of the head. The guy went down, and then there's a scuffle. The coach is probably sitting there like, why are we're down 27. Why are we doing this?
The discipline's all right, but he treated him like he was a little kid and clowned him. I mean, it was a little much.
Yeah, maybe this guy's notorious. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only seen maybe a couple UCLA games.
Did you get your thoughts in there?
Yeah.
All right. So, cash or trash on the new NBA All-Star Game format. There.
Yeah, this is cash. So they would do East versus West every year. Normally, they did 3 teams this year: the younger guys, the old guys of the USA, and then the world. So it seemed very competitive. Usually they'll just be throwing half-court three-pointers, trying to throw alley-oops, boring game. Every single one of these games was exciting except for the finals because the old guys were burnt out.
Yeah.
Who won?
The young guys did.
I think Luka, I picked the young guys, didn't I?
You would not have picked the young guys.
Didn't I? On here. I did.
I don't remember.
Because I said they would want it more. I said they were going to want it.
Oh, maybe you did. No, that's awesome. It's coming back to me. But Luka didn't play much. Jokic didn't play much. But Wemby came out. He was trying his ass off.
Yeah. I think it's good. They're trying something different. I mean, I would never turn on regular NBA All-Star game because it was garbage, like we talked about before, 160 to 159, and they're gunning from half court.
Yeah.
But this might interest me. This might get me watching.
This close to texting you guys. Holy hell, watch this game right now. And I'm like, they hate basketball.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to text them
about it.
I'm not even going to text.
Might draw my interest though.
Definitely. And Kevin Durant had the audacity to blame Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic for the current state of the All-Star game as to why it sucks.
Well, they were injured. They've been injured for a couple weeks.
Like before this, leading up to this, he was saying that they don't play, so that's why the All-Star game sucked, and that's why they're moving to this because of Doncic and Jokic.
Because none of you guys want to get hurt. None of you guys want to play.
Oh, they were playing. Kawhi Leonard, one game, he had like 20 of the 35 points. Yeah, it was something crazy. Yeah, he was lighting them up.
And when Kobe slapped the ground in front of LeBald and LeBald passed it away, that killed the All-Star game.
That was a huge moment.
So, but yeah, this seems fine. I just maybe next year if they do it again, I'll check it out. Oh my God! What planet's this guy from? So the NBA is trying to get some anti-tanking rules in place, and Dave, if you want to explain what?
Well, it started with because Utah Jazz sat their two biggest stars.
Yeah, they fined him a ton. They fined him a lot.
It wasn't a lot. It was like 100,000.
Somebody they fined 500 or something. 500,000.
Still, these guys are making billions of dollars, so it's not. They need to really fine them.
But yeah, they were talking about even the play-in teams would be allowed to be in the lottery, you call it, right? You call it the lottery. And then if you get the first pick one year, the following year, you are not eligible to get the pick. I don't understand it. If you're the crappiest team, whether you tanked or not, what do you want to happen? Nothing against Mavericks, but you want what happened to the Mavericks last year? You want to put Cooper Flag?
That's what's going to happen.
And this team that's been getting pumped up and down the court all year. You know what I mean? You get nothing. That's it. Sorry, dude.
Think about the Pelicans. Like, they're always at the bottom because all their guys get injured.
Yeah.
I'm not tanking.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, tanking, like I said before, tanking, I think, hurts the team more than anything. Yeah, you wind up with a pick, but how many times have they gotten, 2 picks in a row and then won an NBA title the next year? You don't. Your sales are down. Your merchandise sales are down. You're losing money, so it's hurting you.
But what does this do? So let's say the Pelicans are 10-50, right? What does them not being able to get the first pick do for them? Does that mean they're going to go on a 30-game-in-a-row win streak?
Yeah.
No, they'll probably still end up like 12
again next year.
Yeah.
And if you're junk, you're junk. I mean, some people are tanking, but they don't tank in game 1 of the season. You tank after you got beat down and you're 1-20.
You got single-digit wins.
Yeah, it's not opening night and you're like, oh, we're tanking.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You come out and try to win the first 20.
Yeah. And then once you realize you're outmatched and
got beat by 40 the last 10 games in a row.
The only thing I can think in the positive that this would do is, well, actually being negative. If you said that the number 1 pick got the worst team got the number 1 pick, it would make the trade deadline more interesting.
Yeah, because that pick is definitely one.
Right, and also, let's say you're the Pelicans and you want to trade away a couple pieces to ensure that, but NBA having a salary cap, it's the least competitively balanced league that we have.
Yeah. You have, 10 teams probably 6 that can win a championship? 5?
Yeah. Even if that. So, like,
you open up the year, there's 5 teams that are probably going to be right there.
Spurs are up there.
Nuggets, Spurs, Thunder. Who in the East?
Cavs, but they just got Harden, so they're not winning. They've been scoring, they're averaging 120 a game right now.
Boston's always up there.
Yeah. Well, like, that's like...
Yeah. You got 5 teams, 6 teams maybe.
Other than that, I don't know. I find it strange.
Yeah.
And
they need to do something, though. If it's obvious a team is tanking, find them more, take away a pick. That's the answer.
Well, like, what's the point? Like, let's say we're in New Orleans and you're a Pelicans fan. I'm sorry I keep roasting the Pelicans, but are you going to start going to games if it's like, oh no, our crappy players are going to try because we can't get the one pick? No, they still suck.
Yeah, you're still going to wind up winning 15 games all year.
What is the idea? Why does it matter to who is this guy?
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. I almost called.
I guess
Was
they're trying
David
to-
Stern the previous
Yeah,
one?
he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess they're trying to spread the wealth, I guess.
What,
Spread the wealth and they have other teams get number 1 picks, I guess. But if you're the crappiest teams, the crappiest couple teams that are crappy every year,
right,
You know
but it
what I
has
mean?
to
He
be
needs
about
some
money
love.
though, because the only thing that matters to these
Oh,
people is money.
absolutely.
But what's the
100%.
idea? Do they think that more tickets will be sold if the worst team is not tanking?
maybe somebody like Cooper Flagg winding up on Dallas instead of winding up on the Pelicans. You know what I mean? I bet that
There you
did
go.
it, you know.
There you go. Then you won't burn 5 years of the.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Jesus, it's terrible. Oh,
I don't care, tanking or not. The crappiest team should get number 1 pick.
Yeah,
There shouldn't even be a lottery. It should be crappiest team gets number 1 pick.
It's
Yeah.
crazy
All
to
done.
me.
Luka Doncic would still be a Maverick if there wasn't a lottery.
Yeah. If that just happened that way, that was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It just happened that way.
Allegedly. Let us know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys later.